All right, I got my audience, Zach and Anna. Let's do this. All right, you ready?
Yep.
The 80s, one of the strangest decades in recent human history. Filled to the brim with crazy outfits, stupid haircuts, jazzercise preppies, and keyboards. Arguably the best thing to come from this dumpster fire of a decade was its music. As a rock and roll enthusiast, I can tell you that this decade was marked by hair metal and consumed by its lifestyle. Hair metal took the 80s by storm. Countless bands like Guns N' Roses, Poison, and Bon Jovi became household names. But today, I'm here to talk about my personal favorite, Motley Crue. Motley Crue is known for their party lifestyle, unique stage presence, and lasting influence on the rock genre. Motley Crue was formed in 1981 by Nikki Sixx, the bass player and songwriter for the band. Shortly after, the band was a major success, selling out club after club on the Sunset Strip downtown Los Angeles. This led them to get their first album deal with Elektra Records in 1982. With the help of Elektra Records, they produced their first official album, Too Fast for Love, and went on their first tour, and ever since, Motley Crue's young life was nothing but sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Motley Crue constantly pushed the rock and roll lifestyle to the limit. They did everything from chugging full bottles of Jack Daniels on stage to absolutely demolishing hotel rooms. During their 1982 tour with the one and only Ozzy Osbourne, Motley Crue learned to party with the Lord of Darkness himself. According to Motley Crue's autobiography, The Dirt, they got so wasted every day that when Ozzy ran out of cocaine, he encouraged the band to snort fire ants with him. Yes, you heard me. Fire ants. But that was only the beginning. As Motley Crue rose to fame, their exploits became increasingly infamous. Each member of the band has been arrested numerous times for things from public nudity, almost causing a pilot to crash an airplane, to causing a fatality in a 3-car collision while heavily intoxicated. Despite being in and out of jail, this did not stop Motley Crue. As they toured the world, they bounced from strip club to strip club, spending majority of their spare money on drugs and women. According to the Rolling Stone, on Motley Crue's Theater of Pain tour, Nikki Sixx spent more than $1,500 a day on heroin. Although Motley Crue was no stranger to drugs and controversy, they were most famous for their elaborate and expensive stage presence. Even before they had their record deal with Elektra, Motley Crue prided themselves on their stage presence. According to Nikki Sixx, they always wanted to give a stadium performance, even if it was only for the club. That being said, they used homemade pyrotechnics, props such as blood-spattered mannequins, and costumes in their earlier performances. As they climbed to fame, their stage presence only grew with them. Each show they spent thousands of dollars on flames, fireworks, guitar flame cannons. Yes, you heard me. Guitar flame cannons. They are awesome. Spinning drum sets, backup dancers, backup singers, raising platforms, and more. But Motley Crue's stage presence was more than just flames and props. Every show, the audience was riled up as the majority of the band members just ran around the stage. It was not uncommon for them to break things, such as guitars or other props, jump off other props, and even jump into the crowd. And if that's not enough for you, it was not uncommon for the band to sport outrageously intricate leather outfits, each one symbolizing one of their albums and completely unique from the others. When all of these factors collide, it makes a live performance that was unlike any other at the time. But why is Motley Crue important? Motley Crue has a high influence, especially in the rock genre. It has sold over 100 million records worldwide and has influenced the course of both rock music and country music. When Motley Crue first hit the big stage back in 1983, they were instantly distinguishable by their heavy music and fast-paced tempo. Their unique sound was so influential that, according to Rolling Stone, even other hair metal bands at the time, such as Guns N' Roses, were heavily influenced by Motley Crue. Moreover, the band influenced other genres of music outside their profession, such as country. In their 1983 Theater of Pain album, they released the hit single Home Sweet Home. The song was such a success that MTV, who heavily influenced music and radio at the time, had to change their daily request charts because Home Sweet Home stayed at #1 for over 3 months. This eventually led to Motley Crue singer Vince Neil to collaborate with country singer Justin Moore in a duet that took the country top 100 by storm. Moreover, the song influenced other musicians such as Carrie Underwood, who also made a cover of the song. But Motley Crue brought more to the table than just music. They brought a stage presence unlike any other at the time that inspired other musicians to follow in their footsteps. Today, countless rock bands use similar stage props such as pyrotechnics to engage the crowd. Slipknot, a current popular metal band, uses spinning, gravity-defying drum sets, which were originally devised by Tommy Lee, the drummer of Motley Crue. They also heavily influenced the media. Their non-stop controversy put them in countless papers. Their explicit music videos took MTV by storm. In 2018, they released the Netflix sensation The Dirt, which was a biopic depicting their roller coaster of a career based on the autobiography they published decades previously by the same name. In this way, Motley Crue continues to influence the rock genre and continues to create an ever-growing fan base. In conclusion, Motley Crue was a highly influential hair metal band that was formed in the early 80s. It influenced millions with its distinctive, loud, and aggressive music, wild party lifestyle, and intricate live performances. Their influence has spread to more than just rock music. They have influenced country music. Their stage performance, their stage presence even, influences other metal bands we know today, and the media with its movies and novels. Although they came from a time period full of stupid haircuts, preppies, and keyboards, they still managed to shape rock entertainment as we know it today. Thank you.